one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping. In my humble opinion,
그런가?
she left on her own. Scared off perhaps by a bout
진짜?
of Detlef's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Detlef have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing?
하긴
And
그럴 수도
Detlef
있겠다.
is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Detlef ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been
그럼
easy
안
as pie for
찾아보네.
him.
보내줘.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renawed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
대단한데? 뱀파이어를 피해 다니다니.
Even if Renawed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
하지만 최소한 도움 정도는
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
있을 텐데.
Exactly.
Right,
그러면은-
so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more.
뱀파이어보다 좀 센 놈인가?
Nice little trinket. Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. That Renawed?
I don't know. As I said, I never met her.
Reminds me of someone. Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though. Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys.
어디서
Somebody
봤다고?
fixed this recently.
I find these
나도 봤어.
puppets rather disturbing.
야수
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Detlef's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in...
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it,
힘이
I'm beginning to
있다던가
wonder if...
아니면
It's not
권력이
one of your
크다던가.
kind. Another vampire.
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detlef's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink. And not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlef's innocence, clearly.
무고함? 아니야. 그래도 죽인 건 죽인 거야.
Not how I'd put it. Doubt it's how the Duchess will see it either.
I trust you to convince her. And then...
What? Go on, don't be shy. See you've got it all figured out, including the grin I gotta wear.
It's a rather bold plan, but... Were we to find Renawed, we would strip the blackmailers of their hold on Detlef.
That's one idea.
일단 맞아. 죄가
Could
더
be worth a shot.
무거워지기
But what
전에
about Detlef?
빨리
He gonna go on
끊어야지.
killing while I'm
하나만
out
안
searching
돼.
for his
다
lover?
죽여놓고.
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
그럴
Fine.
가능성이 있어.
Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Dettlaff and I both.
뭐야, 레벨 왜 이렇게 금방금방 오르지? 경험치 800? 왜 이렇게 많이 줘? 아닌가? 내가 너무 낮은 건가? 돈 안 나갔으면은 장갑 만들어야겠다. 당장.
I call my bow.
야, 분명 그 여자한테도 뭐가 있는 건가? 너무 뻔한데 스토리가.
Work doth one ennoble, sloth doth one gratify.
Prepare to
가치가 있는
witness
미쳐
wonders
게임에서
at the
이렇게 뻔하지는 않을 텐데.
Greet.
What do you...
장갑. 응? 우수. 아. 장인. 그랜드. 아, 이러면 안 돼. 5만원 저거 언제 뺏어?
Farewell.
Good.
술집 가서 팔아야 되겠다.
Still available, but certain to run out quickly.
Nothing.
근처 술집이 여기 있다.
New customers and old alike. Fine meats available.
아, 그냥 상인한테 팔까? 귀찮다.
Yourself. Welcome, please.
Show me where
응? 내가 다 사지 않았나? 계속 복제하는 건가? 와, 쓰레기 완전 많아. 뭐야? 왜 그래? 퀘스트는 다 집어넣어야겠다 그냥. 와, 30 줄었어.
So long.
와,
You shan't find anything better.
마인드 들고 있었네.
Another murder by the horrid beast. Nilton the Peyrak Peyrak's victim.
공작 거인에게 야수 사냥에 대해 보고하자. 보고. 다른 네.
Doubled the guard. The palace is secure.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
무슨 소리야?
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
뭐지? 왜 이게 뜨는 거지? 이걸 왜 선택을 하는 거지? 설마 저 대머리가 그 주동자 중 한 명인가? 숨겨야 되나? 다 말해야 되나? 에이, 얘기해 그냥.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster and you returned with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
맞아, 니네도 어쩔 수 없잖아.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by
남은
trick
동안에도
into
3명
sunlight.
죽여놓고.
Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off
좋다고
vampires.
빨아먹겠다 나무.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
아, 나 이제 화났는데. 넌 빠져있으라고 할까? 아니야, 얘 이렇게 자꾸 입 털 것 같아. 그래, 그렇게 해봐. 해봐.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
잡을 수 있으면 잡아보라고.
To a lone witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
가주세요.
40, 50, 100. Doesn't matter.
아니야, 더
Won't
이상
make
얘기하지
any
마.
difference
가라 그래.
against him.
You have not seen my guards' men in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
생각 없는
Dead
게임은
wrong.
멍청이
Thinking of
아니야.
lesser vampires. Alps,
생각 없이
Ekamaras,
지금까지 걔를
Catacans, for
죽였-
instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure.
죽여왔냐?
Attack anything that
생각 없이.
smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What
아니,
then do you intend to do?
괴물도 있고 위초도 있는 세상에서 마법도 있고 이렇게 둔할 수가 있나 이렇게?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a
하긴 뭐
powerful being that's
위초라는
walked the
존재가
world for
슬슬 이제
centuries.
사라질
Yeah,
때니까
impossible.
그럴
If so
수도
great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
맞아.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them
너처럼
out one day.
그렇게 멍청하게
They'd probably be pretty amused if you
자비가
asked
없는 게
them that.
아니라고.
They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
노답다 진짜.
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to
잡으러 가,
chat with
그냥.
it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
무고한 여자를
Which is why
여자
that's
구하면
my
알았을
aim now,
때겠지.
to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
구해서
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be
그래도
right.
벌은 받게 해야지.
Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop!
설마? 아니 종이에
Intusa.
묻어 있는 걸
Wine
맛보고
is
안다고?
sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine
미쳤어.
or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Estest,
진짜야?
Evelus,
실화임?
Fiorano.
종이에 묻어
Your
있는
Grace
거
wished
맛보고?
to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap.
에이 진짜.
Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
예?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Sara too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint-Réal. The 1269 vintage.
말이 돼요?
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Sonreal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
가까운 사람인가 보네.
Sonreal. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Sonreal, it is Sonreal. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta,
안녕, 안나?
not your grace.
가자, 안나.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
이 아줌마도 대단하네. 무섭다.
This vampire. Have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
잠시 화장실 좀 갔다 오겠습니다.
How did it end? Did you kill it? Geralt! Why do you flee?
Witcher, come back! You're to protect Her Highness!
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
저 사람들 왜 저기 있어?
vampires have attacked the wagon!
Whoa.
We must help!
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this.
Help! Save us! Begone! Help! Save us! Back, you beast! Begone!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done
They
for.
were fortunate
Thank
we
you.
happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
Tell me more about this vineyard, Castel Ravello.
It's the best in Ortusa. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it.
파브리시오.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem.
그러면
Now, I wish to know your
거기다
thoughts,
먹힌
Geralt.
건가?
The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Slow now. Whoa.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
느닷없이 조사는 좀 그렇고 대화부터 합시다.
Came to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to introduce oneself before asking any questions.
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
들었지?
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sonreal?
I am at your service.
The Sonreal. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sonreal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one.
재료를 통.
The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Sonreal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison, guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace, how am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is this Sonreal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
뭐야?
Come, Witcher.
진짜로 당한 건가?
We shall wait here, Master Fabricio.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
안나 착하다. 다른 눈은 다 내가 열게 하는데 본인이 직접 여시네. 좀 털고 갈까? 포도. 하긴 술 참고니까. 뭐야, 방석 있네. 헤헤. 이거다. 예, 다 팔아야지.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
에르벨루스. 맞다. 본편에서도 보클레르 포도주 언급했었는데 되게 맛있다고. 그게 여기였구나. 다 주셨나?
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is, barreling. Everything lines up at first glance, neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
응? 다 빈티지인데? 여기는 없어. 이거 에르벨루스야.
Ervelus. I like it.
Est.
Quite dry.
An excellent wine.
에스트.
You've good taste.
Est.
저것도 아닌데?
I think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best
저거
in the
뭐였더라?
world.
피 뭐였더라?
Castel Ravello is
아,
famous
포미노.
for it.
Got Pomino over here.
내가 이걸 안 읽었었나? 위에도 있구나. 아이, 너무 어두워. 아, 피오라노. 별의별 게 다 있네.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate.
어둡다. 여기 있다. 샹그레알. 근데 이건 아닌데? 이거 앞에 연도인가 이거? 1270년산 빈티지?
Saint-Réal.
근데 이건 아니잖아.
1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep
아
looking.
연도 맞네. 그거 아니? 와 근데 그 소믈레 완전 장난 아니다. 얼마나 마신 거야 그러면? 네 아니네.
Saint-Réal.
저거다
Barrels are
그러면.
dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
찾았다. 게롤드도 한 번씩 먹어보면 위치 센스로 다 찾을 텐데.
Right here. 1269. What now?
그런가요?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
있다.
Full.
Full?
있어.
Full.
마셔보고 싶다.
This one's full too.
그러면
Full.
와씨 뭐야 맨 끝에 거잖아.
This one's full too. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Saint-Réal?
그러네.
Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start. Ready.
Step aside.
나도 한 잔. 나도 마시고 싶다.
So,
Those hints of spice. Distinctive. This is Saint-Réal.
나도. 뭐야? 취하는 거 아니야 이거? 저거다.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
꼈다.
could have gone sour while aging.
그럴 리는 없겠지.
Possible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
그러면 통을 옮기다가 바꿔치기 당한 건가? 아닌데 옮길 때 다 볼 텐데. Yes.
Master Fabricio,
한 대
I am
때렸구만.
very
때릴 줄
disappointed.
알았어.
But, Your Grace, I...
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
잘 말해. 내 칼은 자비가 없다고.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Saint-Réal. I beg you to forgive me.
대박.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous.
아니 제안은
I
액수라고 해도 아니.
Is what I provide not enough?
그러니까 공작가에서 주는 돈도
I
얼마.
wished to buy back
Oh,
my
my
family's
goodness.
estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his
야
own?
거지 자식이 이렇게 출세했으면 된 거지. 와
I shall
미쳤다
tell you
미쳤어.
everything if you agree to show me mercy.
와
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool,
욕심이 끝도
very
없-
foolish.
끝이
I beg you,
무섭다,
Your Grace, you
무서워.
must forgive me.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the Pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Cintrian aristocrat at court.
뭐야?
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
돈은 있지만
We met under
정보는
the cover of
사기라는
darkness
거,
in the
거짓이라는 거.
ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger
그럼
arrived.
따라가야겠다.
He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
거래할 때 따라가면 되겠어. 오케이.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge.
불쌍하다.
What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Cintrian Noble could be our blackmailer.
아니 이렇게 잘 살고
Next,
있으면서
transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra.
왜 싫어요?
His soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
너무 세 보이는가?
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
아,
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
그러고 보니까 제가 이제 위쳐 3밖에 안 했는데 단델라이온이 만난 여자들 보면 왜 이렇게 다 세 보이죠? 왜 이렇게 다 세? 권위적이고 세서? 그럴 수밖에 없죠. 공작가에 이제 권력이 좀 있고
Now we wait.
그런 위치에 있으니까 뭐 세 보이는 건 뭐 당연하겠죠. 근데 행동하는 거 보면은 기본적으로 세 보이는 것도 맞는 거 같아요. 근데 단델라는 취향이 뭐야?
Ah, our favorite vintner.
아이 진짜 얘네들 찐 아니잖아. 짝퉁이잖아 얘네들. 에이 이러면 안 되는데. 이러면 안 돼. 진짜 아니야 얘네.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
오 칭찬해.
at your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the
잡긴
scoundrels.
잡았어? 난 다
Let's
죽였는데.
ask him a few questions. Come on.
분명히 얘네들도
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
써야 이거.
Don't
갑자기
need to
훈훈해져.
like each other. Just gotta do our jobs.
If that's how you wish to treat it. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
God.
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone, especially when every hour could prove essential.
역시
This
쎄.
prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
대단한 여자야. 아무것도 모를 것 같은데. 대신 뭐 어디서 왔다, 어디서 부탁받았다.
Captain, do the honors.
이건 있겠지.
Who sent you?
모를 거야.
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother. Once again, who sent you?
야, 그냥 내가 매우고를
Your
할게.
nun's lover. They call it.
Wait. He doesn't wish to speak. He needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
안녕. 난 위쳐라고 한다.
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
왜?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
가자.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
조사해야겠네 거기.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
어?
Ought to be worried about me right now.
멍청이 아니야?
Who is
어차피
he?
죽을 건데 나한테.
Go on, man. Spit it out.
되게 웃기네.
The
난 죽일
Centurion.
거야. 어차피 죽어 너
That
인마.
is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for
여기서도
the
신트라가
Centurion.
나오네.
I don't know anything else. I swear it.
알아서 하슈.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
가자. 딱히 할 것도 없는데.
Let's go to town.
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
설마
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit.
배신은 아니겠지.
He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses.